So here you are, you're on the ground. You've got to get up. How are you going to do that? How are you going to do it regardless of what environmental supports may be around you? Most people are afraid of finding themselves alone in an environment where there aren't supports and aren't helpers. So, 3 questions you should ask yourself as you contemplate getting up from the floor. And this presumes that you are healthy enough to get up from the floor, of course. The first question is, what is the environment and what assistance can it provide? You may think there's nothing around you, but even your clothing, if you can take off a sweater or a coat and use it as a cushion or a means of support, can be part of a helpful environment. So what is around you that can help? And if there's nothing around you, what is it that you can provide yourself as a means of support? Which brings me to question 2. What is going to be your platform? Are your feet available to help you? Your knees, your hands, your forearms, your shins? What's there in your body that can provide a solid base of support or platform? Third question. What is the place in your body where the most weight resides, and how are you going to manage that weight? So this little method that I'm going to show you is not fancy, and it's one of many, and I'll be showing in other videos, which you're welcome to access via my website. I'm going to show you several methods if you tune in there, but tonight just one method of getting up from the floor when there isn't really much in your environment that can help you other than yourself. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself, if I can, onto my hands and knees. Now, I may be seated, I may be lying down, but if I can get to on my bum as I am now, and then from there get over onto hands and knees, I've got a fighting chance of getting up. So, what are my platforms in this position? Well, the first platform, my hands. The second platform, my knees. The third platform is going to be my feet. Now, you can see that my feet are turned under. They're turned under for a reason, because my feet can't help me if they're like this. They can help me if they're like this because I can push from them. The third question is, where's my weight going to be? Now, the heaviest part of most women's bodies is this, the hips. Men have lots of weight in their hips, but they also have weight in their shoulders as well, to a greater degree than women. So the idea here is that the heaviest part of your body has to be very close to the support that you're going to use to get up. So I'm going to show you one method of getting up. First of all, I'm going to spread my hands just a little bit apart. So let me move back up. I'm going to spread my hands just a little apart. And then I'm going to try and put one foot forward. Now, this may be hard for people. If it is, come a little twisty sideways so that you can put one leg up. And then when it's up, come back and put one hand on either side of that foot. Now, most people feel like they have to rise up and get up from here. You don't. You don't. What you can do is keep your body weight low, keep that heavy mass of weight closer to your feet, which are your bases of support. And then use your platforms to get up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to start with. So I'm going to lean over, I'm going to keep myself curled up, my weight concentrated over my feet and knees, and then I'm going to take a big breath in, and I'm going to push up with everything I've got. I'm going to push from my hands, I'm going to push from my knee, I'm going to push from my feet, and I'm going to lift a little like this. My head stays down. And then that back foot is going to come forward. And once it's here, I can put hands on knees, and then I can gradually come up. Let me try that again. I'm on my bum. And then I roll over onto my hands and knees. And then, if I can, I bring one knee forward. Maybe I need to squiggle a bit to get that knee forward. And once I do, I come back. And then I organize myself, keeping my bum close to my feet, keeping my head down, keeping my weight concentrated. I take a breath in, and I get ready to push off of all of my available platforms. Breathe in, breathe out, push from everywhere. When you get up off the ground a little bit, far enough to bring that back leg forward, do so, even if it's a bit awkward. Keep the weight a bit wide, feet are a little bit apart, and then when you're ready, you can place a hand on each knee and use the power of your arms as well as your legs to help you come up to full standing. So, folks, it's not impossible. And there are other methods that I'm pretty sure, one of which can help. So tune in, go to my website, movebetternow.ca, for more tips on how to get up from the floor. Thanks for watching.